Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki. And today, I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable. And please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Hey, you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a Naughty Love Lunchtime Rundown. Yes, we are in the building. We got more Diddy news. More and more people are coming out either in defense of Diddy or speaking against Diddy. All right. We got Willie from Day 26 speaking out, and we all know how that went on the band and how he treated Day 26 and Danity Kane. All right. We also, because of all these allegations floating around, his relationship with J-Lo is coming back up. And then we got Stevie J out here trying to defend Diddy. I mean, creepy. He is part of the creep squad forever. Stevie J is the last person that needs to talk. All right. Don't you got a baby on the way, Stevie? Stevie, don't you got a? Then we got Tyrese whining behind, speaking out. Chill, Tyrese, don't you got some child support to pay? Why you all up in? Why you inserting yourself? You know you are emotionally unstable. Why you going to attach yourself to this? Make it make sense. But before we get into it, please make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, share my content, leave comments, and donations are definitely appreciated over here. We do not work for free. Cash App, Super Chat, Super Sticker, all are welcome. All right. Oh, also, word on the curb, chill. Diddy Chief of Staff is preparing to testify against him. And that's what he needs to worry about. The people around him that's working for him, they gonna flip. They gonna flip like a coin on that behind. Ain't nobody trying to sit in jail behind you. Nobody trying to sit in jail behind you, Diddy. I'm gonna drop this intro. Let people load up in the room. Thumbs up this video. Okay. My computer's acting a little quirky today. All right, let's dive right in. I got so much to go over. Hey, St. Hunter. Hey, Booski. How you doing today? Did he do it? Did he not? And the more and more I think about, because this morning we went over Slim Thug's statement, the more and more I think about what he said, the more disturbed I am. Slim Thug, you need to go sit down. You need to go sit down before you get caught up with Diddy. And I understand. Hold on. I understand you want to come to defense for your homeboy, but it's too much evidence out here that goes against Diddy. It's been talked about for years, his diabolical behavior. And let's not forget all the people that disappear around him. Starting with Tupac. And this is all allegedly, people. This is all allegedly. Diddy has not been charged because he got law enforcement in his pocket, but he has not been charged. So this is all allegedly. These are all allegations. All right. These are all allegations. So up first, let's get into J Lo. No singing behind. Mm-hmm. Yup. We're gonna get into it. Shout out to the New York Post for this article. She has been speaking about her relationship with Diddy. Hey, Michelle. Yes, child. The plantation is planting, honey. Like I'm just like, all right. Let's get into J Lo. Okay, we start with her foot. Now we all know their relationship was up and down, and one thing I can say I see a pattern of I don't know what's going on with my internet. Yes, please hit that like button. All right, looks like it's gonna be a struggle stream, naughty crew, but we gonna push through. All right, Jennifer Lopez got honest about past abusive relationship before ex Diddy's home raid. All right, so Lopez once revealed how Combs was the first man to cheat on her, telling Vibe magazine in 2003 that their relationship was the first time I was with someone who wasn't faithful. I was in a relationship with Puff where I was totally crying, crazy, and going nuts. I remember this interview. It really took my whole life into a tailspin. So this picture, J Lo has described her relationship with Diddy as crazy and sending her through a tailspin. So she quotes, I mean, I was never in a relationship where I got beat up, thank God, but I've definitely been manhandled in a couple of other unsavory things, rough, disrespectful. So the fans on Reddit, they speculated, considering a bunch of allegations of P. Diddy are coming out, I wonder if there is a connection between to speaking out publicly now. Either way, I hope she's doing better now. Well, let me tell you something. After Diddy, J Lo never dated a black man again. So a source has denied to the Daily Mail that she was referring to Diddy. The Post reached out to Lopez and Combs for comment. Diddy has faced numerous allegations of R word and abuse. He has. And let me tell you, oh, remember that famous dress, the Versace dress? Let me tell you, judging by the pattern of his behavior, it has been accusations against his first baby mom, Misa, how he laid hands on her, allegedly. Also, there has been accusations that he laid hands on Kim Porter. Even Gene Dill has spoken to this. All right. And Kim got tired of him putting his hands on her. And one night she fought back and took a wine bottle opener and slashed his wrist. That's as per Uncle Gene Dill, right? And that's how he ended up hooked on opioids, all right? Um, and then you have Cassie, that whole situation. So I'm just looking at patterns of behavior. Mm-hmm. Yes, J Lo. I'm just looking at patterns of behavior, and it's not far fetched. Also, Uncle Gene Dill. Also spoke to how he witnessed Puffy put the paws on his mama. So if a man to put his hands on his mother, I only can imagine what this relationship was like. And then you know you get to that incident, 1999 club, Papow and the Blicky, you know what I mean? J Lo was out of there after she got arrested. Like, boy, ain't nobody going to jail for you. Nobody going to jail for you. Don't nobody got time. J Lo said, I'm too cute to be wearing an orange jumpsuit. She was out of there. But something went down because she never dated another black man again. All right, so that's just a little snippet. into what J-Lo was talking about, and I believe he was cheating on her because at that time Kim Porter, I believe, was pregnant with her son when they got together. So Puffy's attitude is just like, I can have what I want, I can do what I want, but you gotta stay loyal to me. You can't be with nobody else. He's just diabolical. He's diabolical. But on the tail end of that, J-Lo assistant talked to New York Post magazine. All right, let's hear what she had to say. Shout out to the New York Post. So there's a lot of witnesses out there to Puffy's behavior. I just wonder why nobody has tried to press charges. It's ridiculous. Get out of here, Ad. Get out of here. So Sean Diddy Combs' Miami mansion in chaos. Ex-assistant claims women only are effable or not effable to him. This speaks to his personality, Naughty Crew. We're establishing patterns of behavior over here. And this is all alleged, and no charges have been filed. So P. Diddy, if you listening, because you was in my chat this morning, come on into the chat. We got some questions for you over here at the Naughty Crew. Let me know if this assistant is lying. This is what we all know. So meanwhile, a former employee of Jennifer Lopez, who dated Diddy from 1999 to 2001, recalled how the 54-year-old rapper was often demanding and demeaning. I believe it. So she quotes, "He felt like he was our boss by default," Lopez, former employee, tells the Post. "He would order around her entire team if we worked for him, as if we worked for him. Anything he wanted, we had to go fetch it. That was more annoying than anything." And that reminds me of the cheesecake episode. Hey, Swirl Game. That reminds me of the cheesecake episode on The Band when he made them go get him cheesecake and walk across the Brooklyn Bridge in the freezing cold in the winter. Now, New York is cold, honey, in the winter. So, whatever degrees it is here in New Jersey, if you decide to go to the city, just know it's going to be like 10 degrees less. All right, because they on the water, especially Manhattan. That's an island. She also quotes and says, "He will order around her entire team as if we worked for him. Anything." Oh, we did that. Sorry. So the employee says, "Diddy also often made the women uncomfortable. Diddy seemed to classify us all into two categories: effable or not effable." Disgusting. Disgusting. Then it goes on to say, "Believe it or not, it was better to be not effable. Then he'd just be disrespectful and act like we were there to serve him like a waitress. With the pretty girls, he'd be creepy." I could believe that. He didn't grasp the concept of personal space. And we heard this in other lawsuits. In Little Rod lawsuit, he alluded to him constantly violating his space. So then the former employee goes on to say, "Not everyone wants to be touched by a man, even if he's rich and powerful. He put out a dark vibe. I didn't like being around him, and neither did anyone else on Lopez's team." All right, so these are pictures from the raid. So that's just to give you a little perspective. Like, there's articles, there's information out here all over the place about Diddy's behavior and how he behaves. And that's why I don't understand why people like Slim Thug and Stevie J are willing to put their neck on the line. Sometimes it's just better not to say anything. I say less said, better said. Let him hang out to dry on his own. So as we all know, several people have previously filed civil suits against him alleging he SA'd them. Diddy has denied all charges on social media and through his lawyers, who have been branded the raids. Well, they branded the raids as witch hunts. So as a result of them executing those warrants, there were no arrests made. They only detained people. But that's J-Lo's ex-assistant. and her thoughts on Diddy. Y'all let me know, Naughty Crew. Did he do it? I'm just saying, not everybody cannot be lying. So now, word on the curve is Diddy's ex chief of staff is preparing to testify. Now, who is his ex chief of staff, or who is his chief of staff? Christina Karam is her name. All right. And they're comparing her to the likes of Ghislaine Maxwell, to Jeffrey Epstein. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, Carol. So shout out to Newsweek for this article. I keep glitching in and out. I hate it. So who is Christina Karam, Diddy's chief of staff and SCX trafficking probe? So one of the SCX trafficking lawsuits filed against Sean Diddy Combs referred to his chief of staff as the Ghislaine Maxwell to Jeffrey Epstein. All right, and she was named in a lawsuit. So this is his chief of staff, Christina Karam. So in the lawsuit, and this is Little Rod's lawsuit, Combs' chief of staff, Christina Karam, is compared to British socialite Ghislaine Maxwell, who is former girlfriend of the late convicted S.O. Jeffrey. Y'all fill it in. After she was convicted in 2021 for helping him recruit SA underage girls. So, according to the complaint, Karam required all Combs employees, including domestic staff, to walk around with a fanny pack or a pouch containing the narcs, the substances, so the rapper could partake of his drug of choice at will, which he was just caught. His mule was just caught on Monday, Brendan, with a little pouch. So, according to the complaint, Quran requires all of. No, we did that. Hold on. So it is also alleged that Karam, who is one of almost 30 defendants in the suits, ordered SEX workers and prostitutes for Mr. Combs. I think he got an addiction to SEX, Naughty Crew. Like, seriously, how much SEX does one need? Jesus. And he wanted from everybody, men, women, kids, allegedly. I'm just saying. So Sean Combs' attorney, Sean Hawley, has disputed the allegations previously, telling Newsweek, "We have overwhelmingly indisputable proof that these claims are complete lies." So who is Christina Karam? According to her, since deleted LinkedIn profile, all her social media has been deleted. Karam joined Combs' Bad Boy Entertainment as a senior executive liaison in July of 2013. She went on to become Combs' day-to-day manager, as well as taking on the role of director, office of the chairman of Combs Enterprise. She was appointed as Combs' chief of staff in November of 2020. So, holding a bachelor's degree in business and French from the North Carolina State University, Karam has also worked at Burberry, Paramount Pictures, AOL, Gens Art in the past, according to her profile. So in January of 2021, Combs described Karam's importance to him as he shared a photo of her with his Facebook followers. So here's the photo. And so he called Christina Karam, chief of staff at Combs Enterprise, read the caption: "Christina, aka KK, keeps everything in my life and my business running. All of your businesses, including trafficking. She's been my right hand for the last 8 years and has consistently proven to execute and get it done. Don't know how I'd function without her." hmm So back in 2020, Combs also spoke of Karam's importance to him when he took to Instagram to wish her a happy birthday. Happy birthday to my ace boom coon, my right hand, my day to day manager that keeps my world twirling. She's always got my back. He captioned. She makes sure that I smile every day and I don't go into these dark places. Today is your day. It's your month birthday. So KK, it's your birthday. Love you. So the post appears to have since been deleted from Combs' Instagram grid. Karam also appears to have deleted or renamed her Instagram account. All right, and this is just going into the law Cassie's lawsuit. But if you ask me, hey the dom, if you ask me, she sounds like a really good witness. Let me know what y'all think, Naughty Crew. That's why real gangsters move in silence, Diddy. You got too many witnesses around you, and that is the problem. Period. You left people to witness your bad behavior, and it's gonna come back and snap you in the hand. Okay. All right, so that's just a little background on Karamo. Word on the curve is she's due to testify. People believe this. Get after. Good evening. People believe that she will testify because she has deleted all her social media accounts, and they believe that she didn't talk with the Fed. So y'all let me know. All right, and this is on top of several lawsuits. All right, see, Diddy messed up when he tried to come for Diageo, the liquor company or whatever. First of all, Ciroc has been around. A lot of people don't know before Diddy. Diddy was just the face of it. They were using him for promotion, to attract people to the brand. All right. But I believe this is my belief, my personal belief that he started getting big headed and wanted to demand more money. And then when he didn't get his way, then he wanted to sue them, talking about they were racist. And he was actually winning. And then Cassie, boom, dropped the lawsuit. But Cassie's wasn't the first one to drop. His kid's babysitter, Kim Porter's niece, yeah, she has a lawsuit against him for wrongful termination. Can you believe the nerve of this guy? Because she got pregnant and wouldn't delete the pregnancy. And this is word on the curve, and this is all allegedly. Um, that's why he fired her. He felt like she was a bad influence on his twins, being that she's having a baby out of wedlock. The man with the most baby mamas out here, like, make it all make sense. He is just a walking oxymoron, if you ask me. All right, so let's get into what people are saying. Let's start with Tyrese. All right, some people just need to shut up. Some people just need to know when to shut up. Period. So Tyrese took to Twitter. So Tyrese offered his support to Diddy and says he's praying for the victims, but he won't downplay Diddy's impact on the culture. What I can't do is turn a blind side on how much he means to me and all of us. I love this brother. Boy, bye. What do you mean? He stole all his music. He stole all his talent. What do you mean his contribution? You mean the artists that aren't here anymore? Biggie's contribution, Tupac's contribution. What do you mean what impact? Oh God, Tyrese getting on my nerves. Let's see this long-winded statement. So we went through this. I'm not reading this again. So what I won't do is downplay the laughter, the fun, the energy, the inspiration, the awkward award shows, the studio sessions, the most legendary parties and events I've ever attended in my life. And I also can't act as if my high school backyard parties throughout South Central LA wasn't the craziest parties ever because of the bad boy on slew of hit records. I don't condone nor do I support abuse, bullying, SA, or anything that is currently being alleged. But what I can't do is turn the blinds on how much this means to me and all of us. and what he has done for the community of music and culture. Don't worry, I'm the only one crazy enough to jump out there. Yes, you are, and say what most of you want to say, but you don't have the balls to do so because it is very normal for people to be going through a rough patch, and we all sit back and make a mockery of it. But I'm not going to do that. I'm praying for Diddy, his kids, his family, his mother, and all of the alleged victims. Which one is it? You on Diddy's side or the victim side? Pick a side, Tyrese. That's in the middle of trying to simply have their voices to be heard. I love this brother. He's been nothing but kind and generous towards me. And that's the way I feel, praying and praying for more of better, for a more better outcome of all of this is happening. God bless you, Diddy. If you ever need to call me, just need a listening here. I'm right here. Tyrese, boy, bye. Boy, bye. You know, Tyrese,
Girl, what's going on? Girl, what's going on?
what's going on with you? You know what? You sound
Never been swallowed up, swallowed up.
swallowed up by the Diddy juice, brother. Why you riding him so hard? Did he pay your child support that you said was too expensive? Did he pay your $10,000 child support for you to say this? Y'all let me know what y'all feel about Tyree's comment. Let me see. Oh, Carol, nobody wanted to believe the niece. I believed her. Yes. Tyrese, go sit down and shut the. Me and Carol both said that. Hey, Lorraine. Okay. Lorraine said Tyrese takes several seats. I like you, Tyrese, but I can't support this. I can't either. Woo! Period. Tyrese has the least to lose. Speaking out. I think this is supposed to be Diddy lost all respect from the culture, Tyrese. Shut up. And I don't want to hear about his contribution to music because he stole from artists to become the artist that he is, which I never respected him as a rapper. Oh, Lorraine says she done. We done. I'm done. I'm done. I ain't even gonna read the comments on there. But wasn't you just crying about your child support? All right. All right. Up next we got Stevie J. Stevie, come to the front of the congregation, Stevie. Come to the front of the conversation, Stevie. So Stevie J posted, "No weapon formed against us shall prosper." I think it's music in this. And he added everybody. King Combs, Prince. Whatever, Stevie J. Stevie! Don't you got a baby on the way, Stevie? You better go sit down. But this just goes to show me all these men think just like Diddy. That's why they don't see anything wrong with what's going on right now. And look, it's alleged that Stevie J was part of the free club. Please hit that like button. Stevie, you're about to go back to the strip club, Stevie. Mm-hmm. And then we got into this earlier, Slim Thug. Okay.
Almost to $1 billion fall down. That's our inspiration for it. Ain't too many of us. I don't want to see they took Kanye down. We forgot about Kanye. And the good thing he able to do his own, man. That's how I look at it, man. We losing another billionaire. Oh, but
I look at it as we losing another Pedialyte, allegedly. You see how all these folks coming forward to his defense and stuff like that, Stevie. And Slim Thug, I liked you on College Hill. I really liked you. But here's lately, you coming out defending this SAer and Graper. I'm getting, you know, I'm giving it the side eye, like, Naughty Crew. This is how I feel about Stevie and Slim Thug. Over it. Why y'all on the payroll? Y'all gotta be on the payroll. Y'all gotta be on the payroll. I'm gonna give you one more opportunity to make this right, Slim Thug. Come on.
Allegations at this point, still ain't no criminal charges. You know what I'm saying? We only got about 1 billionaire left. Who? Jay-Z? That's the only motherfucker left. Everybody else.
And he next.
Let's take the person off of it and who that person is, right? Man, listen. If look at who is wishing this dude fail. You know what I'm saying? It's his own people. It's his own.
Nobody's wishing him to fail. He did this to himself. No accountability. Slim Thug, I just can't, because this is what I feel about what you said.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
And this is who they supporting. This is who they supporting. Y'all don't see this footage out there? Shout out to
Justin, he's in, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher. He signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours.
Slim Thug, does that have to be your son for you to recognize what's going on here, the grooming process? What does grown man need to hang out with this young boy for 48 hours? That's what y'all supporting. Don't act like you don't see it out here. All right? Even Biggie was side-eyeing Diddy back in the day in the studio, okay? Biggie ain't like him like that. Biggie wasn't cocked-eyed. He knew he had to keep one eye on Puffy at all times, okay? Shout out to hip-hop back in the day. Yeah. Diddy's not to be trusted. If anybody know any good stories about Diddy, let me know. Leave the links in the comments. Let me know. But Willie from Day 26 is speaking out too. Come on, Willie, get up here. Come to the front of the conversation. Let us know what's going on. Shout out to Live Bites.
They said they found the porns in the house. And the box was labeled, take that, take that. I was like, man, hell yeah, he robbed us. And we want our fucking money. God damn it. No, he did rob us. I ain't bullshitting about the robbery. But, hey, man, he in a bit of a pickle right now.
Daddy.
Not funny. It's funny, but it's I don't know. I don't want to laugh. No shit, why some shit happened, but hey, motherfucker said Diddy had got on a jet and got the fuck up out of there. That shit funny as hell to me. I was like, man, you gotta find a surveillance camera. Diddy jogging to that bitch. They was robbing.
If you ask me what's going on with Diddy, is his karma for the way
Hitting it on the surveillance. Shoot.
So there you go. Willie even saying they robbed him. Okay. Danity Kane said he robbed him. All right. Here's a news Fox News talking about the freak off parties.
Is freak out parties. In attendance were celebrities, politicians, athletes, international dignitaries like British royalty, Prince Harry, and music label executives. Lil Rod claimed some of the biggest names in the recording industry sponsored these parties with sex workers, drugs, and underage girls. The CEO of Universal Music, Lucian Grange, is named as a defendant. So is the former CEO of Motown Records, Ethiopia, Habert Mariam, and others. Lil Rod said his hidden cameras were in every room of Diddy's homes. Lil Rod believes that Mr. Combs possesses compromising footage of every person that has attended his freak-off parties and his house parties. Salacious tapes of Hollywood's biggest names, including record CEOs and politicians doing drugs and cavorting with prostitutes and minors. The complaint argues that these freak-off parties were a business model. Young and up-and-coming talent attended and were promised career opportunities and access to music executives. They were then plied with drugs and alcohol, filmed. Some were blackmailed. There was a quid pro quo, according to the complaint. Lil Rod said not only were these music executives sponsoring these parties, they were handing Diddy large sums of cash that he used to pay for the sex workers and drugs. Something tells me the IRS is going to be interested. The suit is freak out party.
Okay. That's all from Lil Rod's testimony. So I have a hunch, Naughty Crew. All these people speaking out, Stevie J, Slim Thug. I bet you Diddy got something on them, and that's why they coming out and speaking. That's Diddy's motto. Epstein followed the same motto. He would get people in compromising positions so that he can blackmail them later. Shout out to Chronicle Speaks for capturing that. But also, who else is speaking out? Oh. Shout out to Live Bites for this one. This is Tory. He is, I think, a comedian or such. Shout out to Live Bites. Diddy wanted one of Tory's male family members to stay the night at his house. He is giving his account now. His family member wanted an internship. He had to connect to Diddy. He contacted Diddy, and Diddy was like, yeah, no problem, or whatever. Let's see what happened in this situation. Same patterns of behavior over and over again, but people want to come out and support this. But understand what you're supporting. Here we go.
I was personally disturbed many years ago. Okay, I know this man well enough to call him and say, hey, I need a favor.
Yeah.
And this might have been 10, 12 years ago that I called him and say, hey, I have a family member who I want you to hire them as an intern.
Yeah.
And I have never talked about this publicly. And he said, yes. And they were flying around, one of the interns, Atlanta, Miami, whatever, on the jet, in the house, whatever. And then the internship stopped abruptly, like 3 or 4 months into it.
Yeah.
And I spoke to my family member, like, well, what happened? And they wouldn't say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why did it end? He wouldn't say. And years later, they finally came out, and a male, and said that Puff had said, come home, stay the night with me, or the internship is over. And they said, absolutely not. He said, absolutely not. And the internship ended. But from there, I was like, oh, like this is how it goes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was personally disturbed many years ago.
Okay, that's how it goes. Diddy, his addiction is power. He loves the thought of turning someone out and forcing them to do things that are against their morals. All right. But shout out to his family member that had the balls to tell Diddy no. Cat Williams said it on Club Shay Shay. You got to tell Diddy no, because he be wanting to party. All right. But this is how he blackmails people on a regular basis. Either you sleep with me or your career is gone. And that's why people are able to get a leg up on these lawsuits and sue not only Diddy, but his corporations that he's attached to. That's called retaliation in the workplace. Whack 100 also spoke out about Diddy too. Not my favorite person, but everybody gonna have something to say, so because they're gonna get their clicks and views off of it. All right, here we go.
They forced Diddy's jet to land, right?
Did they?
The only reason why they forced the jet to land because he's registered to be on the jet, right? Now watch this. When they landed the jet, the nigga wasn't there. He's making a act. Look, I'm gonna send you this. Check the text. Look, they forced the jet to land. When they landed the jet, he was not on there. The only reason why they're gonna force that jet to land is if he's registered on the motherfucking jet.
Yeah, so he must have been on the manifest.
Yeah, of course, but you know that's intentional.
Wait.
Now, Diddy's kids is in handcuffs. Diddy ain't pulled up on none of the cribs, ain't said nothing, and the nigga had himself on the jet to throw the feds off to make them think he was headed one way. That nigga headed another.
Nah, it's no way Diddy gonna be trying to run. Like Diddy got
Bro,
too much.
They already forced the jet. Look at your text. They forced the jet to land. He wasn't on the jet. You know, like I know, Act, when you book the jet, you got to turn in the names of the people that's going to be on the jet. Everybody got to be accounted for. Mm-hmm. So when they seen that jet moving, his name was registered on that jet. They forced the jet to land. Nobody's on the jet. He wasn't on the jet. Just some women.
Yeah, but Whack, you know which one of the women was on the jet?
I don't know. I know he was. Fuck, it don't matter.
Hold on. Young Miami best friend was on the jet.
Yeah, listen, doesn't matter. Right? They're not exclusive. You keep trying to run a Young Miami narrative. Young Miami don't give a fuck.
That's his girl right now, and they investigating for shit to do with girls.
Listen, is she underage?
Nah. I ain't say she ain't complained yet.
I mean, well, at the end of the day, she ain't underage. What difference do it make? If he fucking her, he fucking her. If he not, he not.
Whack, we gonna have to get the paperwork. Her name might be in the.
They forced Diddy's jet to land, right?
Did they?
The only reason why they forced the jet to land because he's registered to be on the jet, right? Now watch this. When they landed the jet, the nigga wasn't there.
Period. And I think Diddy was trying, because he know the feds watching him. He know the feds is watching him. So he tried to deflect and throw their attention off by having his personal jet go one way, and he hopped on one of his friends' private jet. But Diddy been planning his escape for years, since the Biggie days. Mm-hmm. Yes. He been planning his escape. Y'all remember that video? Mm-hmm. Exactly. He knew his day was coming a long time ago. Even when Biggie passed, they couldn't get out of LA. They was leaving out of LA in trunks of cars. All right. We also got Mace reacting to the feds. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Run it down on Diddy.
Killer, I'm doing good, man. Reparations is getting closer and closer. I'll be sure to give you your percentage.
I ain't had nothing to do with that money. That's all yours, man. I was on the next boat. Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Closer and closer,
Closer
man.
and closer.
Okay.
The big payback.
This has been the last year. Has really kind of been the big payback for you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay. You kind of last week. You went Destiny.
Yeah.
You went Destiny. You know what happened yesterday, right?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going crazy.
What happened?
I'm gonna let you start. What did you see that happen?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Kill.
I was on the next boat. Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Closer and closer,
Closer
man.
and closer.
Okay.
The big payback.
This has been the last year. Has really kind of been the big payback for you, man.
Yeah, man.
The big payback. We all know his history in Mace and how he didn't pay Mace. Mace left because he felt like he was doing all the work and Diddy was taking all the credit. So, I think Mace is in his glory, seeing what's going down with Diddy. Like, it's not a matter of we want to see anyone's downfall or demise, but Diddy has been doing it for years. The information has been out here and he's never had to be held accountable because he pays off everyone.
Yeah. Okay. You kind of last week. You went Destiny.
Yeah.
You went Destiny. You know what happened yesterday, right?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going crazy.
What happened?
I'm gonna let you start. What did you see that happen?
Oh, yesterday was the anniversary of Life After Death, and it was also the Diplomat Immunity album 21st anniversary.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Shit going on. It's going on. Yeah, man. I was just saying this. That day, yesterday was kind of.
That's eerie, man.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. It was just
that was crazy.
That's kind of crazy, man. I had no idea that, the internet lets you know, because I don't be knowing these dates for my albums or other people's albums, but they will remind you, man.
Yeah.
That's all you seen?
In a lot.
Well, I've seen. That's why I was.
I've seen helicopters, all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
It's a lot of things.
Yeah.
Life After Death. And it was also the Diplomat Immunity album 21st anniversary. Shit going on. It's going on.
Reparation.
Yeah, man. I was just saying this.
All right, reparations. Mace saying it's reparations. Shout out to Biggie. Yes, it was the 25th anniversary of Life After Death. Naughty Crew, I just feel like it's a lot of karma going on. And stories are coming out everywhere. Even 50, I believe 50 is putting together a documentary. That's what this cover is supposed to be for. Here we go. He posted this. Diddy Do It? Coming soon. Original docuseries. And 50 just opened his studio. What better way to kick it off than a docuseries on Diddy? He's been trolling him hard, and I quite frankly think it's funny. And here's a comedian that I recently saw when I went to the Eddie Griffin show. He opened up for him. His name is Hulk. Follow him on Instagram, Hulk the comedian.
First we were friends, then
he says, when you realize Diddy was dropping hints trying to tell us all along.
Brothers, all night we would play fight undercovers. Now
all night we'll play fight undercovers. I remember that song, I Need a Girl, okay? I need a girl. Right.
At first we were friends, then became lovers. You was more than my girl, we was like brothers.
You was more than my girl, we was like brothers.
We'll play fight undercovers.
Play fight undercovers, okay? He been telling us. And let's not forget the Juicy video. I had to go watch the video to make sure it wasn't doctored. But they had a cross dresser in that video. Let me see if I can pull it up. He been hiding in plain sight all these years. Playing in our face. That's what these celebs do. Smoke and mirrors. Let me see. I want one that's real fast. Nah, that's not it. But I had to go see. Sorry, my computer just keeps getting stuck. All right, while that pulls up, I'm gonna go through the comments because this is the last clip and I'll end the show. Let's see what y'all saying. So y'all watch it and y'all look at the end, the pool scene. Y'all remember Juicy? It's towards the end. Ooh, y'all load me up with the comments. You be more sure. You said, "Hey, Ray J irritated your spirit." On College Hill, I thought he was hilarious. Ray J is just gonna be Ray J. He just gonna be Ray J. Ooh, Lady Mahogany said, "I like Slim Thug when he was quiet. Jay-Z is next. Jay-Z on deck." Let me tell you, there's a price you have to pay for that billionaire status. They go to pool scene. Hold on. I'm gonna try to pause it like right on the spot. But I had to go watch the video for myself. I had seen it on TikTok. So many people was in that video. Rest in heaven, Biggie, man. Gone too soon. Can you imagine what Biggie Smalls would be today if he was still alive in the hip hop game? There's Misa holding baby Justin. There it is right there. There's P. Diddy. It started over. It cut it off. But you guys check out the video. It's a guy in there dressed as a female. It was so weird. And I didn't want to believe it. But check out the Juicy video. The pool scene. Pay close attention to that scene. It's a cross dresser in there. So Diddy has been hiding in plain sight all along. Let me Lorraine said I'm losing brain cells. The food is raw. Hey, Carol. Hey, Lady Mahogany. I never liked Diddy either. It was something inauthentic about him always. Nope, he wasn't nobody to admire. Slim doesn't care because it's not him or his kids. Why Willie Beard look Velcro? Willie, go back. Go look after your kids. Exactly. Girl, your guess is as good as mine. I don't know what happened to that little girl. We ain't seen her since. Exactly. But you know what? Ness and Babs, they not gonna speak out. Christian. Ooh, he still hasn't paid Kelly Price. No wonder she's so angry. I've never liked Diddy Aura. I always side-eye Diddy. Me too. Ain't nobody paying Kelly no attention. DJ Axe is so far up. Young Miami Booty. Yo, it's giving. I want, and I know I never could. Makes a whole ADHD clown. I hope he does and expose it, all of it. Yes. Yes, please hit that like button. Well, I appreciate every last one of y'all joining me. I have to get back to the plantation. Hey, Great T. Yeah, it was a transformer. It was at the end of the video. But that particular clip cut it out. But I'll look for it and try to take pictures, screenshot pictures for you guys and show you. But Diddy, this monster has been hiding in plain sight all of these years. But let's leave it in the comments, Naughty Crew. Let me know what you think about these Diddy updates. You got J-Lo ex-assistant speaking out. You got J-Lo speaking to abuse allegations and the fact that he cheated on her. You got Stevie J coming to his defense. Tyrese Warner S coming to his defense. Like, be careful what y'all defending or whatever, because I just wonder if y'all would feel different if it was your daughters and your sisters involved in a situation. But Diddy had it coming for years. He had this coming, and I finally think his luck is finally starting to run out. So I appreciate every last one of you joining me this afternoon. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed evening. I'll be on these YouTube streets this evening supporting all the content creators out there. You know, I love to support. And to all my haters,
and I want to say thank you in case I don't thank you enough.
I thank y'all too. I appreciate every last one of you. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. One.